Hi guys, welcome to my class. I am Friday Straits. This will be my second class for the day. I am going to be analyzing Bitcoin USD for you. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Bitcoin and all that. I'm going to do the fundamental analysis. I'm going to do the technical analysis too for you, because Bitcoin is one of it's a technology that is a destructive technology that has actually come to stay, and nothing will make it not to stay. It's already in the heart of a lot of people, and going by the recent adoption of Donald Trump's administration towards Bitcoin and all that, and a lot of policy that the government intends to put in place to actually bring Bitcoin to the limelight. Briefly, let me explain some things you need to know about Bitcoin to you. Bitcoin is a major cryptocurrency. It is a destructive technology in the sense that it is a technology that actually has the capacity to lose 90% of its value within the shortest period, and also advance, even elevate itself beyond 200, 300, 1000%. It's a destructive technology. That is why I call it a destructive technology. It's destructive in the sense that it is actually, Bitcoin has actually come to stay to redefine the global economy, the value of money, where money will be taken away from the hands of the people, from the hands of the government, to return this. The principle of Bitcoin is just a way of returning money back to the original owners. The original owners of money are the people who are living in the society. It is not the government. And to reduce the burden of inflation, it's a way of it's a control measure, in the sense that there won't be an environment for government to just mint money anyhow. When money is taken out of the hands of the government and returned to the original owners, the cryptocurrency that you have, for instance, if you have one Bitcoin, it remains one Bitcoin. And going by the fact that Bitcoin has a market capitalization, what do I mean by market capitalization? It has a total supply. It has a total supply. Total supply in the sense that it has a certain number. There are certain numbers of Bitcoin that can be minted, and you can't mint it again. And when you have an asset whereby it has a total supply, we call it market cap. A total supply in the sense that if you have 90 of it in circulation and the total supply is 100, what it means is that after they finish buying that 100, that 10% that is left, what will actually happen is that the price of it will catapult, coming down to the principle of demand and supply. For instance, if you have a commodity that maybe you have 10%, 10 pieces of that commodity, and the price was at maybe $1,000. And when the demand, you know that in the principle of demand and supply, when the demand for a particular commodity appreciates and the supply depreciates, in the concept of demand and supply, the supply chain will be affected, because the price of the said commodity will catapult, and the supply itself, because the supply won't be enough, there will be competition. People will be competing to have such a commodity, and that is what Bitcoin is here to do. Bitcoin has a market capitalization. It has a total supply. That total supply, as far as people are buying that total supply, as far as they are buying it, it is going out of the market, and the demand for Bitcoin is beginning to appreciate. That is why you see Bitcoin moving up. So it is the fundamental aspect of Bitcoin that I'm actually trying to tell you. Then after this fundamental aspect of Bitcoin, I'm going to analyze the technical aspect of it, which is the chart itself, which is where I come from. That is where I can say I'm a demon in that area. I have actually come to define my edge in it. I know what it takes for the market to do certain things. I understand the concept, the principle onto which the algorithm that books the global market books. I understand the footprints. So if you are willing to understand it the way I understand it, I am also willing to teach you. The vision is just to eradicate immediate poverty or burden, immediate burdens where people will be, where you are left in that level of frustration, where you don't even have certain things, you don't even have a stake, you don't even know what to do, you don't have anything offsets to be able to define what you want for yourself and all that. We want to eliminate that. That is the principle of what we want to do. It has always been a burden to see people succeed. It has always been a burden to see where you helping people, to see you helping people. It gives joy. It gives joy when somebody comes to you and says that I've succeeded through this person. That is legacy. That is that you have actually made impact. So it is that impact that I actually want to put in you. If you want to be part of this movement, or you want to join my inner circle, I'm going to be dropping my WhatsApp number below this video, where you chat me up on WhatsApp and you join my inner circle. I'll hold your hand and teach you everything you need to know about the market, which is, when I mean everything you need to know about the market, it is the fundamental, it is the basics, it is the advanced aspect of the financial market I'm willing to teach you, just like I'm doing here. But this is just a free YouTube class. This free YouTube class has a certain level of exposure. It has a certain level of things that I can actually teach you. But if you come to my inner circle, I have a Discord group where I teach everything. I have a Telegram group also where I teach an inner circle team what the market will do. I even do a pre-market analysis. I tell you what will happen in the market before it happens. That is expertise. If you join my class, you see me in another realm. Guys, if you like what I'm doing, hit the thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Like the video, share it to help it reach more people. Because as you are sharing it, as you are liking it, the algorithm, it is helping the algorithm to share, to spread the message, so that more people will have this goodwill, so that more people will see what we are doing and join us in this trend. So guys, let me go. Having said all this, let me go to the chart and analyze it. I was actually explaining the fundamentals to you. We call it fundamental analysis, where you use the news, where you use what is happening in the global financial market to predict what will happen next. For instance, when Donald Trump came into during that election period, that was when Bitcoin was moving. It was moving because of the Donald Trump's ideology towards Bitcoin. Donald Trump, who actually wants to take money back to the people, to take money away from government, where government mints money anyhow, where government mints a certain level of money without looking at inflation and all that. And when you have too much supply of money in the society, you see that the value of what the money can buy will actually be small. The value of the money will be depreciating. But if you have a certain level of supply where certain money has been pumped through through other inflation control measures and all that, you see that the supply of money will be scarce. And when something is scarce, see that the value of what it can buy will be higher. So it is what Bitcoin is here to do. Bitcoin wants to take back money out of the hands of the market, the government, and return it to the people, where you don't have to just come. You can't mint Bitcoin anyhow now. If it has a total market supply, it has a capitalization. That capitalization is fixed. You can't change it. It is built up to the algorithm that the Bitcoin is built on. So it is that Bitcoin is actually here to do. And recent policy, recent adoption, like for instance, the US government through Donald Trump is saying that their Federal Reserve, that the reserve of the government, the US government, that they want to reserve some of their capital in some of their foreign reserve. They want to put their foreign reserve in Bitcoin. You see that when government invests into Bitcoin and put their money into Bitcoin, you see that the supply of Bitcoin will also be affected. When government is buying more of it and spreading the message, giving people access to buying Bitcoin, certain constraints, certain limitations towards people having access. Even in US, many people will want to buy Bitcoin, but you know that there is a certain level of understanding. For instance, the Chinese government puts restriction against Bitcoin, So with all these things, we are expecting that soon the Chinese government will be able to understand this message the way we understand it, and remove those restrictions, those bans, remove them on Bitcoin, so that everybody can have access to Bitcoin. As far as you have what it takes, you can buy a certain level, certain quantity of it, and keep as a form of investment, as a form of store of value. You store your money. So guys, this is just what I have to tell you now, but just understand that Bitcoin has come to stay. It has come to stay, and there is nothing that can stop it. It is there already. So going up, you can actually see that when we'll also do a top-down analysis on what will happen and all that. You see that Bitcoin is accumulating. On the bigger aspect of the chart, Bitcoin is accumulating, but we have liquidity here. This is liquidity. This is liquidity. That is one other factor you should also be looking at. This is liquidity. It is just the market has actually just built up liquidity on both sides, both on the support side, on the resistance side. That is, the up is the resistance, the down is the support. So you see that it is building up. Briefly, let me explain this to you in a layman's way of understanding things, so that you understand it better. If you have any question, you can ask me the question in the comment section. I will open the comment section of this video where I will interact with you. If you have anything to ask me, just ask me in the comment section. I will answer you effectively and with precision and fast. Coming down, we have liquidity on both sides, and like I always say, two things. The market builds liquidity and then eliminate the liquidity, because they know you have your stop loss. As they are building the liquidity, people are trusting these things as support and resistance, so they are putting their stop loss either up or down. So for them to take your money, they have to liquidate you. The same principle. This is the principle onto which I trade. This is how I understand the market, and it works for me. It works for me in all ramifications. It works for me like it works for me. Like when I say it works for me, I mean it works for me from all angles. And that is what makes me who I am in the financial markets. I am one of the best financial analysts in Africa. I'm from Nigeria. I am very, very proud of where I come from. I come from a third world country where we have difficulties, but then some of us have actually gone beyond those difficulties. We have actually gone beyond those difficulties. Like we've come to actually say that irrespective of where we come from, irrespective of the societal burdens, irrespective of the issues, the society, the issues that some of those things that we need to succeed, which the society has actually failed to give to us, we have taken up these burdens ourselves. We want to do these things ourselves. We want to prove to any other person that we can achieve this. That is the vision. So coming down, the market is consolidation. The bigger time frame, if you look at the market from the bigger time frame, the whole of this thing is consolidation. That's just it. The market is just consolidating on a bigger time frame. But you have liquidity on both sides. Now that you have liquidity, we are expecting that the market will break. They have shown you their footprint. This is 1, this is 2. And if you look at this range, if you take your Fibonacci from here to here and draw it, you see that they are telling you that they are respecting the upper range. That is 50% off the Fibonacci from the premium. Because what we do here is a premium and a discount market. Anything above 50% is premium. Anything below 50%, it is discount. That is the simple thing. And they are telling you that this thing, that they don't want to, that they are preserving 50% down. They are leaving that place down. They have left the downside of the market. They are on the other side. It is showing you that Bitcoin will break. So what it means is that Bitcoin is breaking up. That is the simple truth. Bitcoin will go to 120. Bitcoin will go to $120,750. There is nothing on earth that will stop it. It is when Bitcoin hits this place that we begin to look at the footprint. We begin to analyze it. Bro, if Bitcoin hit this place and you still remain in the market, then you will be cannibalized. You become the market. You become food for the market makers. That is what we do here. That is all the psychology. You may make the whole money and be in profit. That is why many people fail. They tell you that this is scam. It is scam because you are scammed yourself. You don't want to face your reality. You are expecting more than the market can offer to you. Why not take what the market has offered to you and walk the shit out of that place and go and enjoy your life, live your life, bro? Are you here to stay? If you stay, you become food for the market makers. That is it. So when it hits 120,750, it will reverse. It will come and offer this. This will become double bottom again. This will break slightly. When Bitcoin hits 120,750, Bitcoin will break down. Nothing will stop it. It will break down. Then after breaking down, where is it going to? I'll mark these things for you. After marking this thing for you, I'll come back later. Some other day I will come back and tell you I said this. I've been saying it for now, before now, for some time now. I've been in the chat, I've been analyzing it, I've been telling you this is what will happen on Bitcoin. If you ask some of my followers, some of my students, they will tell you I told you when Bitcoin was going up. I told you the exact months. Go through some of my videos and you see that I tell you this is not logic. This is not luck. This is precision. This is based on certain principles, certain understanding. You have to understand how these things are booked. That's the secret. They have a way unto which they are booked. When this market, when Bitcoin returned to 96,801, nothing will stop it on earth. If it hits 120,750, if you are there, you are food. It will return. It will break. So when Bitcoin breaks down and comes to 96,970. It will break and come that place. Then this will become a breaker. This thing now will become a breaker. That's the manipulation. That is when I tell you AMD. Three principles: accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. The market will be accumulating at this particular stage that Bitcoin is 90, still manipulating. Nothing has been done. If you are there, you are there. It will break up and go up. That is why many people are telling you that Bitcoin will go up. This is still on the daily. When it goes up, after going up and hit 120 range, it will have to break this thing. So when it breaks this thing and come to 96, and you are still there, you are there on your own. It's a make-believe system. They will make you to feel good. So when you come to this particular place, you take Fibonacci and divide this thing into two. When you divide it into two, it will give you this. It will give you this. It will give you 105. After 96, it will go down to, it will go back to 105. That is 5. If you divide this 50% of this range, it will go to 105. Within 105 and 106, it will go there. If you are still there, you are on your own. You are on your own. You become food completely. That is when many people will tell you, hey, bear market is coming, that Bitcoin is falling. Bitcoin is falling. You don't understand it. Simple thing, you don't understand it. After that particular point, bro, don't buy Bitcoin again. Allow Bitcoin to stay. You buy Bitcoin at 63,577. With precision, you can put a pending order. That is what we do. Even 61. But for the safest aspect of it, so that it won't take you out, it won't leave you while the market is going, you can buy at 63. If you buy at 63, why are you going to sell it again? There will be another block. This thing runs like this. It's a natural thing that runs. You sell it at 80.442. That is what we do. This is precision. This is not trial. This is executions. These are points at which the market is booked on. You sell at 80,274. After selling at that particular place, the market will fall down again. It will fall down again. After falling down, that is why another bear market will start. So guys, if you like what I'm doing, if you like my video, give this video a thumbs up. If you like the analysis I'm actually doing, give this video a thumbs up. Hit the notification button, subscribe to my channel and my YouTube channel at Friday Trades. I also have a private mentorship class where I hold your hand and teach you what is happening in the market. I have a mentorship class. I'm going to be dropping my WhatsApp number below this video. Hit me on WhatsApp, chat me on WhatsApp, let's discuss, and I put you in my inner circle. I have a Discord channel too. I have a Telegram channel where I do a daily analysis and a daily commentary in the Telegram, where I teach you all you need to know in the financial market to be financially free, to succeed as a person, to live the kind of life we also all be living, to be able to live a laptop life where I can move from anywhere. As I am, I live in any part of the world I want, because most of my dealings are on the internet. I move with my business. That is the psychology of modern life. That is where technology has actually taken us to. That is what we do. And I want you to be in that circle. I want you to be in that realm where you actually do what you want, live the kind of life you want. You have your time, you have your freedom to do what you want. Guys, I love you. I want you to succeed. I love you. I want you to succeed. Now going down, let's take this analysis down. This is a top-down analysis I'm actually doing. Let's take this analysis down. This is the daily time frame. I can analyze irrespective of the time frame. Wherever I am, I can analyze. I don't look at the time frame. I do these things. Let's go to 1 hour because we're using a higher time frame. That is why, because Bitcoin, for you to succeed in the Bitcoin market, you need to use a higher time frame. It's the same thing. This is the same thing. The market has a way it is booked. They will always tell you this. If you mark from here, if you take your Fibonacci from here to here, you see that this return is at 50% of that range. This is an inversion fair value gap. The market, the algorithm is telling you that it has inversed, that it has changed itself. It is telling you that it is protecting this downward side of the market. If you take your Fibonacci, let's take Fibonacci and do this. Let's take Fibonacci and do this. You see that 50% of the Fibonacci, where is the 50% of this Fibonacci? 50% of the Fibonacci. See that the 50% of the Fibonacci is within here. That is the range. The range of this whole thing, 50% is here. So you got to realize that this is the 50%. The market is telling you that they are protecting this 50% range. You see that I marked this thing before now. They are telling you that they are protecting the downside, the downward side of it. They are interested in the upper side. That upper side is the directional bias, is the direction of the trend. That is the simple thing that they are trying to tell you, that they are interested in the upper side. So if you are expecting Bitcoin to come down, you are on your own. It will not come down now until it gets to this particular point. And when it is going up, that is when FOMO, what we call FOMO, fear of missing out. Those people who say, we hear in the news that Bitcoin is going up, that this person Elon Musk has bought Bitcoin, this person has, that is those people are paid by institutions. They induce people to come into the market. People who don't understand, they will come and invest their money so that they will have more liquidity. They will liquidate them. At that initial stage that you put your money, ignorantly, you put your money in it, you will be happy that the market is going. To be going, you continuously, you be thinking that it's going to hit 120. If you don't go out of that place, they will come down. And you see the speed at which they liquidate this thing. Within an hour, within some minutes, they are done. Because they don't want you to press the sell button. They don't want you. They will take you on away. You feel that the market is still going up. So these are the technical aspects of the market that everybody who wants to take this as a business, if you want to take this in as a means of livelihood, as a means onto which you survive, if you want to live the kind of lifestyle, it depends on what you actually want to do as a person. If you want to live this kind of lifestyle where you will be anywhere and you'll be living on the charts, come and analyze the charts as an investor. You invest your money in it, know where you invest your money, and go out of the market peacefully with precision. This is the secret. This is what you need to know. This is just all you need to know, and you will see yourself succeeding in the market. Guys, I think this will be the end of this class. But then, to be sincere with you, the market is accumulating at this particular stage on a 1 hour time frame. It's accumulating. They don't want to come down. They are accumulating. They are going up. This is my analysis for Bitcoin for the moment. Until I'll come back to analyze Bitcoin, maybe some other time when it must have broken this place. The market is going. Be watching it. You see that this is just the same thing. This is just the same thing. This is precision. This is order flow. If you are doing anything outside this thing I'm teaching you here, you are just risking your money. Guys, if you love what I'm doing, give this video a thumbs up. Like my video, share it to help it reach more persons. hit the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Subscribe to my channel to help us. The vision is just to grow. We need to grow so that we reach more persons, we touch more lives. If you want to be part of my inner circle, check the description of this video. I will be dropping my WhatsApp number. Chat me up. I'm from Nigeria and I intend to add value to you irrespective of where you are or where I come from. I love you. I want you to succeed. Thumbs up. Love you.